is going on, everybody? This is Raver's Kicks. My name is Ryan Raver, and I appreciate every last one of you guys for making it to this video, for checking it out, for my first time on YouTube. And I am so excited to get this started. I've been throughout my community. I've been through social media platforms, through Instagram, Facebook, and I've also have retail experience for over 3 years with companies like Foot Locker, Champs, Finish Line, you name it. I've been with them. And honestly, it's great to be here. And I want to be able to give you guys the perspective of not only the buying aspect of sneakers, but also the business side too. And maybe you guys can learn a few things. But the topic for today that I'm gonna first get into on my first video, and I'm stoked, let's get it, is the how to cop. And mainly all these hype beasts want the Yeezys every weekend. My perspective, I want the Justin Timberlake 3 Air Max days, which I'll get to next. But let's start with the Yeezy 350 Boost. Now, they're gonna be a GR, just like the Statics, kind of like the Zebras. The Zebras were GR limited, so it was very hard to get. But the best opportunity to get these is through the Foot Locker Launch Locator app. If you guys don't know how to do that, you have to become a VIP with Foot Locker, and you have to spend at least $300 with them to become platinum with them. So what it is if you download the Foot Locker app, and you have to enter a raffle for the sneaker, and once you're a VIP, it automatically gives you the 6-minute head start. Now, if you're a platinum member and you spend that $300, you'll get a 3-minute head start added to it, and you got to spend that $300 once per year if you're not like a regular shopper. But that should be easy if you're a sneakerhead like myself. So you automatically start with 9 minutes if you have both of that through, and then that 1 extra minute, because it goes up to 10 minutes, that 1 extra minute is the check-in in store. Now, if you have the full 10 minutes, that's the max amount that you can have. And how it goes is that the higher the minutes, the better the chance you have, because the raffle ends at 6 o'clock, and you'll figure out if you win or not based on how many minutes you have before 6 o'clock. So if you have that 10-minute head start, you'll figure out at 5:50 whether you win or not. So you'll be notified before the others that have a 9-minute or a 7-minute head start. So that's great. And a tiebreaker also, if you're wondering, well, I have a 10-minute head start. If I have a 10-minute head start and I still didn't win, why didn't I win? It's based on how much money you spent with the whole company throughout the year, which you can see in your platinum rewards for all of that. But for Yeezy, the Yeezy 350, what I would personally do is the Foot Locker in your area that gets the most amount of pairs, and the GRs and like your Retro 11s and stuff like that, I would put that priority number 1 over just your regular go in Foot Lockers that don't have a house of hoops, that don't seem like they get a lot of business. Even if it's closer to your house, I would still lay off of those. I would go for the house of hoops that have all the releases, that have a whole stock load and restocks and stuff like that. Because think of it this way, all the Foot Locker employees, they get 30% of the inventory. Now, if they only got 12 pairs and they claim a couple of them, and one of them's your size, then that size is already gone. So if your size is already gone, then you don't have a shot at all. So you want to get the best chance and the best odds to be able to hit on a pair. So you have 3 stores to choose from. I would just pick the 3 with the most sales, or that you think has the most market. So I would go with that, and make sure if you don't have platinum, at least get a 7-minute head start checking in store. If you can't make it to check-in in store, on Twitter they have check-in codes. If you hit the bell and hit the post notifications, they'll send you alerts for certain cities and certain codes that can get you that minute head start. So what you have to do is take your zip code out, put that zip code in, and it'll have a 4-digit number. and just type in that 4-digit number, and it'll give you that 1 minute head start, and then you just change it back to your zip code. Don't forget to do that, or you're gonna have to drive to that city, whatever you typed in. So that is my best advice to grab those. Also, a few mom and pop shops will be getting them as well. First come, first serve. I've seen in my area for 2 of them. So if that's the case, make sure. I know people around here, they get to the store before close because you can't put the chair down before close, and there's usually a whole lot of people that are ready to put it down. So make sure you get there pretty early, set your chair down. Maybe if you want to stay, you can stay. If you want to go home, check in on the chair every few hours, and you should be good to go. Yeezy Supply, they usually open up pretty early, but I'm not really with the Yeezy Supply or the online sites, especially for Adidas. It's just all risky with all I hear about Yeezy Supply shipping, and I just don't really mess with that too much. I like to get it in hand that day. So yeah, that's the route for those. Now, what's surprising me is that, so you have those are limited, but the JTHs are actually going to be GRs, and that came to a big shock for me. Now, obviously, I don't know if you guys seen the mock-up, but the mock-up version was supposed to be the Katrina 3 as a JTH, and that I was super stoked and super excited for, and it kind of let me down a little bit that it ended up being an Air Max, but it's a cool concept because Air Max Day was just yesterday. So you get the original Air Max 1 on a Jordan 3 Justin Timberlake silhouette with a Tinker Hatfield touch. I mean, it's pretty nice, and it's obviously, like I said, it's surprising because no Justin Timberlake has been a GR. So I don't know if it's like that in your city, but in my on my Foot Locker app, it actually says first come, first serve, and most of my roadside stores and little malls are getting them. So yeah, it should be an easy cop. I wouldn't sleep on it. It's probably gonna have some resale value, but it should be easy because that day as well, the Jordan 1s, that white and red, comes out that day as well, and you already know how Jordan 1s rock, and the size 7.5 to 9.5 have that resale value. So there'll be a lot of resellers going for those Jordan 1s. So that might distract them a little bit, and you should be able to get your pair. But obviously the sneakers app, they fixed that. Honestly, I never hit before, and I think it's a randomized system now. It doesn't matter about money anymore. I don't know. It's just a little bit different, and I feel better about it because I've hit it on a couple of them. So good luck to you guys. I just wanted to fill in a little bit of information, and I hope that helped you guys cop, man. I hope you guys grab what you want. I don't want to see you guys take L's and have to pay that resale price, but I mean, I have myself. Those Memphis Tiger foams that came out last week, I slept through the sneakers release. They didn't release in my area, so I wasn't able to cop them for retail. So I actually paid the pretty penny to grab those. So they'll be coming in very soon. I'm excited about those, but I hope you guys are able to cop whatever you want this weekend. Just be on it. Don't sleep. Whatever you need, just make sure you get up early, secure it, and then you have the rest of your day. But so I've been networking. Back to my channel and back to my plans. I've been networking, going to 3 sneaker cons within the last year. I plan on going to more this year. I just went to SneakerCon Cleveland last weekend, or the week and a half ago. I just went to SneakerCon Cleveland a week and a half ago, and I met a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers, and they kept pushing me to do this. So I'm gonna give it a fair try, and I'm gonna just try to run with it and do the best I can, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'll be at SneakerCon Denver a month from today. Well, not the exact date, but April 27th. I'll be in Denver for SneakerCon. If you guys are going to be there, let me know in the comments below. Once again, I appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. Peace.